All right, so the game should be starting soon. I guess people will start filing in. Just waiting for the game to begin for everyone who's in here. Says it will begin soon. Let me turn on the telly.
It's week 2 of the 2018 preseason, and Tom Brady leads the Patriots against the Eagles. Next.
So I guess we're watching it on the Patriots network. Oh well.
Time once again for the Patriots to take the field in week 2 of the preseason. Tonight as they take on the Philadelphia Eagles from Foxborough's Gillette Stadium. And hi everybody, great to have you with us. Bob Sosi along with Scott Zolak, and a little bit different to say the least than the last time we saw these two teams get together. This is not a revenge game.
A little less
not
pressure
a rematch.
for us.
No sir, but it is important nonetheless.
It is, Bob, and this is game 2 of the preseason, and it's about building off what you started last week. We were here in Gillette Stadium, got to hear some cracks, got to hear some hitting, and it's about reps and guys like Jeremy Hill. Jeremy Hill ran downhill really well last week. Is he going to continue to get those? Or we're going to see Mike Gillisley today, who's going to play the tight end position. And more importantly, the quarterback's going to play today, Tom Brady. That's why I'm all excited.
So when he gets the first reps, who's he going
Jets
to?
Well, I think first
Redskins.
of all, Bob, they got to keep him upright. So you got Trent Brown,
Looks like
and you
the
got
game
Langer
that's
Waddle
on.
to tackle position. Keep a clean pocket for him. And then to your question, get it to the outside. Philip Dorsett, I want to see him get on the same page in a game situation with Philip Dorsett, number 13 right there. You traded for him last year. He had a quiet year.
So I'm
Was
watching
really good
this
in
on the
AFC title game.
Patriots
But bottom line, first, second,
network
third down,
thing.
find a way to get the fade stop, the slant, the dig route, everything he needs to do to be a true X receiver here.
All this talk about the offense.
Got me excited.
Did you see who's in the house tonight as well?
Who?
Our third man
Oh,
on the
they
sideline.
let
It's
him
not
back
defense.
in. Oh, my God, they let him back in. How
Rob
nice.
Ninkovich, great to see you again.
Welcome back,
Oh,
bud.
damn, it's
Hey,
Rob
what's up, guys?
Ninkovich.
Game number 2 of the preseason. I'm excited. You know, there's a little bit more excitement in here. You're going to see more of your first
Oh, we
team
get to
defense
see.
and offense.
Oh,
I want to see that pass rush of the defense.
I'm
I wanna see
watching. I get to
Rivers
watch
and
Sam
Wise. I want to see
Darnold.
them getting after the quarterback. We all
Nice.
saw the Super Bowl. That didn't work out so well, not getting after the quarterback. So that's what I want to see in this game. Game number 2. I'm excited. Back up to you guys. And yeah, they let me back on the field.
Hey.
Only the guys that didn't play get to go up in the booth. The guys that played on the field, they stand right here.
Well, see if somebody has a belt down there because he's using the untucked shirt today.
A guy with 46 sacks in his Patriots career, Rob Ninkovich, and the rest of us looking forward to the Pats and the Eagles next.
Patriots preseason football is brought to you by Toyota, the official vehicle of the Patriots and Toyota's official website for deals. Buyatoyota.com.
I will kind of agree with you, but the thing is, Dez played horribly last season, and it wasn't because of Dak. That's just what I think. It wasn't because of Dak. Because look, if you're an elite receiver and a guy hits and the quarterback hits you straight in the hands with the ball, you should catch it. And if you don't, I mean, that's your fault. You know? I really don't feel like, we should be like, oh, it's all Dak's fault. Because I don't think it's all Dak's fault. A lot of it was Dez. You know, so what if you throw the ball behind the receiver? If you don't catch the ball, then that's your fault. I also think it's funny because Alex Smith hasn't worn a different color like he's only worn red in his career. I think that's hilarious.
Welcome back to Foxborough's Gillette Stadium, and what a sight to behold on this 79-degree night.
Even when he played at Utah.
In the second week of the 2018 preseason, as the Pats take on the Philadelphia Eagles, and Scott Zolak gives us his Gatorade prime to perform keys to the game.
It could be with Hogan. It could be with Edelman. Jeremy Hill. I love what he started last week. I wouldn't be shocked if we see a little bit of Mike Gillislee this week to get some competition going at that spot and continue the nice rush edges that we saw last week from this defense to add on what Rob Ninkovich talked about with Rivers and Hightower. There's your head coach right there. He's got his little notepad out, writing things down.
Who's calling Ricky?
Ninkovich down there saying, hey, get shirt tucked in down there.
Rob Ninkovich on the sideline, of course, playing for Bill Belichick.
Oh, was he good?
Taking notes.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello. I'm watching this on the Patriots network.
They're playing the Patriots, right?
Yeah. I also kind of pointed out the fact that Alex Smith has never worn any other color besides red in his career. Have you noticed that?
The goat's playing.
He is. Wait, don't ruin anything. Cause I'm behind.
Oh no, dude. I'm not gonna say much. Where are they playing? Are they in Philadelphia?
No, they're in New England.
Okay.
They're in New Anglesland.
Then watch Eagles. Watch if the Patriots and they're gonna go. We beat you guys.
I hope they do beat us, honestly. But like, have you noticed that Alex Smith has only worn red in his career?
Yeah, I know.
Since college, he's worn red.
Yeah.
Because he played for Utah. That's really funny.
You got Bentley in the middle. So this is a big start for him.
So, while you're watching this, Hank, what are you looking forward to in this game?
I'm looking for a scoring drive by... Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, I know. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
That wasn't even bad for Foles. He just, stopped running. Man, I'm just looking for some consistency. I'm looking for some stuff for the offense.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of what you're looking for.
I mean, you know me, I would love to win next year, but, I'm in no rush.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you're in that situation where it's like you pretty much fulfilled what you need to do, and, that was no bueno.
It really wasn't.
Young cornerback, a draft pick in the 7th round this year, shooting forward as we take a look at the linebackers, part of the starting defense, brought to you by Gillette. Landon Roberts and Kyle Van Noy.
That's it. That's what you want to see on your defense. You want to see aggressive and fast.
Yeah, it's nice to have Harmon, McCourty, and Chung back here to roll that coverage up to, and that's a good read right there by Crossan.
So the Eagles in a 3rd and 16 with Foles, Super Bowl MVP.
It's your number 1 nickel here. Take a peek at this.
Into the start tonight with Carson Wentz, still working his way back on the road to recovery from season-ending knee surgery. Foles with a juggling attempt. Ajayi, and that ball caroming into the hands of McCourty.
It's incomplete. Don't worry.
I'm not really that worried.
It's like, oh no.
That's a really...
Oh, man, here comes the GOAT. Actual GOAT.
He's under pressure there.
Oh, did you see the Phillies get just destroyed?
Yeah.
Is that off his shoe?
I can't.
I want to die.
It hit the ground. It had to hit the ground.
Sometimes when you get up acting like that, they know it hit the ground.
First-year punter for
it was like
Eagles,
a football
Cameron
score.
Johnston
I think it's
taking
still
over
like
for
a
the
football
veteran Donnie
score.
Jones.
Yeah, it's 20. It was 24 runs.
To return for the Pats.
That's
A good
embarrassing.
start defensively tonight for New England.
That is the Mets. Mets total of franchise record 24 runs in the route. 31 years to the day after since '87. 24-4.
Damn.
That's embarrassing. Got us on suicide watching. I mean, I'm not gonna take too much away from what I see from Brady. I'll be honest, because the reason why he keeps going and at such an old age is because the Patriots adapt. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Look, all right, what's this?
Been in this organization a long time. Former ball boy gave Brady that helmet. And Tom goes to work to a familiar target. James White catching the swing. A nice pickup on first down behind the Patriots offensive line.
Tom Brady's wearing a new helmet.
The Pats go hurry up.
Is he really?
He's wearing a new face mask. He's never worn that before.
Andrews and Mason.
Let me see. Oh, I gotta see this. I actually did not notice.
He takes the give. Ducks it back toward the inside with a couple of flags on the play.
That's coming
It's
back.
on Philly.
It's on Philly?
With the little wham motion down. Brady calling everything now. It's on the defense. Might be hands to the face. You see anything down there, Nink?
You know what? I just see 2 flags, so that means 2 guys saw it. Pretty
Illegal
clear.
use of hands.
Hands to the face.
Hands to the face. Defense number 53. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Bill
Did you
Vinovich,
see what I tweeted?
long-time
Let
referee.
me see.
Right
Cut
there on the right
everyone.
side.
They're on top of these hands. To the
Oh, I gotta hold on. Let me see this.
A couple of them as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Check him over my feed right now.
He had 2 hands, both hands up underneath the
Cut everyone, EDP.
left guard. You're right, Nick. That's 2 weeks in a row now. So this could be a big point of emphasis this preseason.
7th-year pro Nigel Bradham, former Bill, guilty.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be shocked what I see from Brady, to be honest with you. Just
I bet he always scores a touchdown on like the first drive against us in the
Now
preseason.
Brady from the empty set.
and then he sucks at the.
No, he always plays well.
But that's the thing. He's used to it. Like he's in his 21st year now.
No.
Gave you the line. Let's take a look at the Patriots skill
17.
players.
Oh, okay. I must be.
Still going no huddle here.
No, I was thinking of someone else. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of like Vinatieri or
He's
something.
not that old. Not yet.
Got Edelman.
Got a false start.
Man, Vinatieri should just go until he's like 50.
I know.
False start.
might as well.
First 50-year-old.
5-yard penalty.
Yeah, 68
Go,
Waddle. He
second
just
down.
did a little flinch. Sometimes when they get that outside knee that twitches a little bit.
I
and
love
then
how they're
defense
showing
sees it
the
instantly, they just jump off.
miracle
Yeah,
in Minnesota and
the
all the
sense of
fans
urgency
going
Brady
crazy
talked
and me
about
being
to
like,
the-
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be imperative that everybody's on the
we
same
ended that
page, ears
season
open,
real
think
good.
before you do something stupid. Listen to what he's telling you to do.
And as we heard last week, at halftime, Bill Belichick really satisfied with only 38 seconds of the opening half opposite the Redskins. Edelman motions back into the slot. Brady again to White in the flats. In the stiff arm, driven down along the sideline by Avonte Maddox, who's had a good camp for the Eagles.
I think that it's ridiculous that like the Eagles are thinking about trading Ronald Darby when like
Are you serious?
well that's what people have been saying. I don't know how much I believe it though.
Set you up right here at 3rd and 2.
We talked about that last week. That running back.
I mean, that's insane. Like, because see, my thing is though, is like, what did you guys give up? Like a 3rd or 2nd round pick?
3rd.
In that direction as well.
3rd. Okay. I mean, that. Yeah. Like,
3rd and short. And White gets out
that's the issue. It depends on what you give back. You know what I mean?
James White.
Like, if you trade him and you get like a 2nd or 3rd round pick in return,
Yeah.
that's fine. But like.
The safety on the
It's to be
tackle for the
determined.
Eagles.
Oh, and if there's, I believe there's a flag on the play. Yeah, it's the helmet rule crap.
James White to get outside. Hogan with a short motion.
Personal foul. Defense number 23. Lowering the head to the new shake contact.
Wow.
Half the distance to the goal.
I don't know how they.
Automatic first down.
So
See, they gotta fix that, like, seriously, because that is gonna be so bad, like...
Open space. And it
Let me
becomes
see
a
it.
one-on-one game. And you see the second effort. Waiting for it here.
It's more so the running back.
Yeah, that's well
Comes
he
in,
broke the rule.
and first thing to touch.
No, I understand that. Yeah, it's just...
mean, I
no, that's
can't-
fine. Like, I
he
don't have a
broke-
problem with that. It's just, like, the problem I have if it's, like, someone pushes him in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean he broke the rule, so
It's bad.
He broke the rules.
the first down snap coming on is White. Stays behind Brady. Tom throws it underneath for Dorsett, looking for a block. He's brought down at the 7.
Okay, so these are the little routes here. And when I say little routes, it's the ones right here. And here comes Dorsett. He's going to run a little shake route down to the inside. Brady puts it on him. They're sending Lyman out. There's Trent Brown. Dorsett's
Oh, that's
all
a
the way
face
inside.
mask. They didn't
While
call
Trent Brown's
that?
already outside. He hasn't walled off.
They
That's
didn't
where
call
Edelman
the
and
lineman
Amendola
for a
are
face
so
mask.
good. It's setting up your block.
I see.
Well,
You got a
The
6'8",
refs are
360
totally
pound
in
guy
the
out there.
pockets of the
oh,
kids.
I'm not sure. Yeah, and the Phillies got a doubleheader today, so that should be fun.
Yeah, right?
Lit up 30 runs this time, 50 runs in a day, and oh my god. Who was the which player were you referring to?
73 had his hands on the face
Oh,
mask,
yep. Yeah, I see that.
unlike that the 2 plays ago for me.
You're more of a downfield guy.
So it's a 3rd down and 4 for the Patriots with Edelman back in motion. Brady again from the gun, joined by White. Hogan and Dorsett to his right. White. He looked to White, and now he rolls to buy time for Hogan. Touchdown, Patriots!
That was a good touchdown.
Yeah, Brady. You know, see, look at that. Oh, and then he's gonna cry because he got hit by a Barnett.
But inside the 10, this is a tough thing to do for a quarterback.
See, this is what I'm starting to notice. I really think like New England's getting to that point where, like, yeah, sure, they might get through the AFC, but I just think that, like, if your defense is really good and like can stop all the passing schemes of the Patriots, you're gonna win. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I thought he should have thrown it to White.
but he's Brady. He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
We've seen that before.
See, I told you he was
Against
going to
the
score a
Eagles, in fact.
touchdown
Point
against
after
us.
try by Gostkowski.
He
Dude,
always
but
does in the
you
preseason.
know.
Right in the middle. Great start for the Patriots on both sides of the ball. Brady to Hogan, a 7-0 lead.
Yep, it's over, guys. You know, Nick Foles sucks.
I know. Cut him. Trade him.
You caught him. Get him out of here. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. I'm reading the chat. If Dez goes to Cleveland, he better put up numbers that no Dak is worth.
I said,
That's too funny.
no, Dak Prescott isn't that bad.
He's not bad, but like you can't evaluate him yet because, like, for God's sake, we're still waiting to evaluate what's his face or the Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota. I mean, Jameis Winston is going into this isn't the final year of his deal, but unless I don't know how his contract was like, but like you know what I mean. Like Jameis Winston is still yet to be determined.
Yeah.
Same with Marcus Mariota. I think, me personally, I would prefer Marcus Mariota.
The Mets just
Over
scored
Jameis.
2 runs.
All right, that's it. The Phillies are an embarrassment. You're gonna tell me? See, now they're on a roll. Like, come on. But yeah, man, I just think that Dak isn't a wide receiver killer because he does best when he can use the weapons at his disposal and not force it to people.
Yeah.
And I've seen that firsthand. Like, Dak is undefeated without Dez. So, in the regular season, obviously. But, and he performed much better. Like, what was it? Like, when Dak targets more than, like, a certain amount of targets, he's, like, 14-2 or whatever, so.
Yep.
The Pats fan 305. I want a Super Bowl rematch. I don't know if you're gonna get it.
Here's the line of scrimmage, but more importantly, everything is to the left side of Tom Brady.
I mean, that would be cool, I guess.
Go ahead and roll that tape. You see all these.
I mean, it would be cool, but ooh.
But he also sees this spacing to the right side. Slides up.
Ooh.
That's just a great one-on-one play. Pitching.
Matt Collins. Is that Matt Collins?
What
So
happened?
things may seem like they're
Who's the return guy?
That's why I thought he had James White on that left side.
It's
Tom Brady's counting
Gibson.
defenders. When you have 7 to the
Oh.
left, that's basically
He had
a nice little return.
4-4
Oh,
to
okay.
the right side.
I was
Great
like,
job by the quarterback.
is it?
Or is it number 10?
Number
I can't
10
tell.
Is Hollins?
Brady
Yeah.
5 for 5 on
I
that
didn't know he was a
drive.
return
James
guy.
White caught 3 of those passes, and of course Chris Hogan.
Oh no, it wasn't him. It was Gibson. It's hard to tell because like the way the uniform folds, like you can't tell if it's a 0 or an 8.
Once again,
Yeah.
the speedster Shelton Gibson. He'll take it from inside the 2.
I want another crack at Brady.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Brady out there for one more drive.
No. They said Brady would be out there for at least a whole quarter. That's what they said.
Yeah. Let me see. We basically are shooing for another Super Bowl. See, that's my thing, though. Is just like it's not that the AFC's bad. It's just some teams have bad matchups. And I know that sounds kind of stupid to say, but
Well, if you play Pittsburgh in any playoff game, there's like an 80% chance that you're gonna beat them.
Yeah, because they always play down to competition. New England gets lucky with some of the matches. I'm not saying like per se like they're bad. Like I'm not trying to get at that. It's like obviously you still have to perform, you know, regardless of the opponent in front of you. But the fact is he's right. The AFC is weak because of how the playoffs look and how they're structured. Like for the most part, the Patriots kind of get lucky in the divisional round sometimes, depending on the opponent they face. And the GOAT full. Oh my God! I cannot believe you dropped.
Coach Belichick talked glowingly about him in his presser this week.
Someone dropped a perfect pass.
Yeah, it was like easy. I was like, what the?
The night goes on. Another penalty on the Eagles.
Offense number 61. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
But I will say this, like, you know, the fact that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl, 8 times now, and the 8 times, right?
Yeah, 8 times.
In the 8 times in this, you know, in the Brady Belichick era. Like, you can like. Hold on, I'm gonna watch this play, and I'm gonna get to my point.
Nick Foles missed 3 practices because of neck spasms.
Oh man.
That guy's not going to be on the number 81. He's not
gone. But as I was saying, like with the AFC, it's like you still have to do well. You know what I mean? Like you still have to perform, like regardless if it's weak or not. Like for example, like LeBron in the East has to show up. You know what I mean? Like he can't just be like, oh, this is easy. You know, like because that's how he is. Like. The Patriots still had to do their thing, and they've done it. So.
Touchdown passes, pretty good touchdown catch as well. Now looking at the 3rd and 7.
We got a bunch up top. See what they do here as far as pick routes, maybe.
Bulls stands with pressure. Down he goes. Chung with a sack.
Ball's out.
Play ruled dead by Patrick Chung, the former Eagle, getting to the quarterback, Nick Foles.
Give me 94. Where's he at? Right here. Right here. Claiborne.
Foles sucks. Put in Carson Wentz.
He spins.
He
turns. And there
yes,
go.
You can.
Chung coming in from
just get him on his crutches.
Rob, you talked about those games with Butler and Wise. Right there. You're constant moving up front. It's hard to block guys when they're moving like that.
They could never point out, you know, who they have, the down guy, the back. The back there is probably, the Chung probably had the back man-to-man. The back stayed in, so he added in.
A lot of pressure on the punter, Johnston. He gets it away to McCarron with a fair catch, signaled for and handled. Strong start for the Patriots. New England with a 7-0 lead over Philadelphia. Brady back on the field.
Yeah, you know, Eagles overrated. They're going to lose all their games.
Yeah, all their games. They suck.
Yeah, they suck. I only got 2 people watching. Maybe you should put. Oh, it's an actual like
stream.
Yeah, get like millions of people. Be like, "Whoa, we're actually showing the game." No. But yeah, I mean, I'm just excited. Football's back. Hopefully, it's a good season. Like last year was a good season.
Yeah. Like
football was. See, and like a lot of people want to say it's the you know, whatchamacallit, it's like the anthem crap that's ruining the game. What ruins the game is not good games or not good competition. Like, 2016 was an example of that when you had, like, you know, blowouts here and there. I mean, I don't want to say 2015 was like that either, because... And then that's why I think the NFL, compared to the NBA and ML... No, it's kind of hard. Like, the NFL's, like, it's, you know, very parody-esque.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it like, kind of like, Hockey has a lot of parody in it. Baseball has a lot of parody in it. NBA so far, no parody because obviously the Warriors are the newest dynasty and the new kids on the block. But any injuries so far from the Eagles or nah?
No.
Okay, well, it's good to hear.
Yeah.
I say that, watch, someone's gonna get hurt.
I know, right?
Oh man, Brady's out there, man. If Brady got hurt, that'd be horrible. They'd be talking about that.
I knew Brady would be out. Did you hear about the neo-Nazi who like got caught in his dad's room?
A summer stroll through
Wait, what?
There was this neo-Nazi talking to this other neo-Nazi, and they're like,
the Pats have a 7-0 lead over the Eagles and a good
he
start.
was like his dad's like, get out of my room.
5 for 5 on the opening half of tonight's game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Ready to go back to work after his touchdown pass to Chris Hogan.
Look at that helmet. So different than the other one.
I just, when I watch the Patriots, it's just too funny. How, like, people think that you have to be super smart to beat them. It's like, no, like, it's really easy to beat them if you actually put your head into, like, people just, it's like when you face Nick Saban, it's like people think, like, oh my god, it's Nick Saban, it's the greatest, it's because he keeps it simple, and he always adapts. Like, come on.
It's not that difficult.
First round pick out of Georgia, Isaiah.
Yeah.
So the Putnam spotlight, Isaiah Wynn. Young man who played left tackle a year ago for Georgia with Edelman sprinting in motion. Brady off the fake. He's throwing with Julian, who makes the grab. That is a familiar tandem, as are the guys I'm going to talk to right now. Let's talk about Isaiah Wynn in our Bob's Discount Furniture studio with Paul Perillo and Andy Hart. Paul?
Yeah, really interested to see Wynn get his first snaps. Didn't see him at all last week. We saw him a little bit at right tackle during the course of the last couple of days of training camp. And I think it's two things. Number one, I think they want to make sure that Wynn can play both sides. He feels comfortable both left and right side. But also, we haven't seen Marcus Cannon for quite some time now, guys. I think August 1st was the last practice he was on the field. So they have to build up some depth over there. I think.
Darby.
But they want to see what Isaiah Wynn can do on that side. And
almost had a big play.
You don't know
that was a first down.
When a tackle is going to be able to feel comfortable on both sides.
And this is what they often do with their young offensive linemen. Remember Nate Solder, you get that year of different jobs, extra tackle, extra tight end, blocker, show your versatility. Maybe down the road you're the left tackle, but for the here and now, maybe the bigger needs at right tackle, you show your versatility as a rookie.
That was a favorable spot for the Patriots.
Wynn, because of his size, often
I know. I think they should have done a measurement.
Shorter tackle by NFL standards. Matt struggled on the right side playing tackle, but of course excelled. In fact, a Patriots Hall of Famer as a left tackle. Brady going long for Dorsett, trying to come back to it, and the pass is broken up, knocked away by Ronald Darby.
Okay, Brady's trying to back shoulder Dorsett a little bit here. But first of all, here's Wynn. Wynn's right there. This is his first play from scrimmage. Look at the feet.
Gee, Malcolm Jenkins doing. Oh my God, he's trying to kill people already.
Did we get a penalty?
Yeah, he's playing a ton of football.
I think you guys did. Hold up, I'm trying to.
Young kid right there. And again,
I don't think you did.
Switched him from left to right starting this past Sunday. That's a bad sign for Marcus Cannon.
Patriots go to work now out of the offset eye with Devlin in at fullback. For the second down snap with Edelman again trotting in motion. Play fake. Brady down the middle. Call for Cordero.
Oh, they did throw a penalty, I think. I don't know.
Too late.
I couldn't hear.
Malcolm Jenkins.
Way too late. He took 2 steps before he hit him.
Yeah, guys, that down on the field, that was definitely too late there.
And,
he could have laid off there. He could have caught.
Patterson's laughing at Brady.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
Yep.
Defense number 27. Hit on the defensive player. 15-yard
Back
penalty.
to Wynn, though, sometimes I've gone against a lot of tackles, and those smaller guys, and their feet, sometimes they can get you because they're so quick on their feet.
Okay, it's a skinny post they're trying to run. And the ball's high to the inside. He takes 2 steps, and it ends up being helmet to helmet. He starts to hit with the shoulder, but like all natural reactions, it goes up and through. That is way too out in the open and obvious. That's an easy one for those refs to call.
Now the pass with the toss sweep to Gillisley into a crowd. Bradham among the tacklers for the Eagles.
Okay, now he had his head down. So that's a no call? See, and I'm trying to stick up for Philly on the first drive. I don't know what that kid did wrong. You know, you lead with the helmet, they're going to call it. So, but since it's one-on-one and it's out in the open, it's probably going to be called more. And there's Bradham coming in right there leading with the head, and that's a no call.
And even from the outset, when the competition
good luck with this.
They were going to institute a new rule. There's been ambiguity. Brady again on play action. High ball to the near side, and Dorsett able to corral it out of bounds.
You know, guys, as a defender, it's just really hard to tackle somebody.
Yep, 1 foot on the white. Good no call. But again, the open field stuff. I mean, when you turn.
I don't know what you're gonna do about that. I'm just glad my team won a Super Bowl before it happened.
Good probability one of those guys is gonna hit it with the flag.
Third and 7
I don't know.
coming up. White
The
back
offense
in
is
the familiar
pissing me
spot
off,
next to
and
Brady.
I'm not really mad about the defense because Brady's a
Edelman to the
beast,
left, Hogan to the right.
and they're not really sending
Tom
any
Brady
pressure.
launches another long ball. For Hogan.
What, you're upset with the defense so far?
No,
Wait,
I'm
what's
not.
up?
I'm not. I can't be.
These are tough ones because.
I mean, like, Darby almost had, like,
Two
a pick,
picks.
and, like, he had 2 chances to get an interception. But, like, he really could have gotten on the last try, but, like,
Yeah.
Hogan, you know.
Overthrow him. But the ball's
I mean, you can't really get mad at
Hogan's gonna
Foles
find it
because
earlier
the
to get
thing
in
with
there and
Foles
break
is
that
just
up. That's an
like
easy
his
interception.
receivers are dropping the ball.
Yeah.
Eagles got from the Bills.
I will, you know, with Jay Ajayi, there are a couple plays where I'm just like, bro, you better clean that up. But
Yeah, he's got to learn how to catch the ball
To the receiver
out of the
position.
backfield.
We're going to be talking about this, guys, for another 2 weeks. And
I don't know. What are they doing? Are they showing commercials or not?
No, they're not.
I was gonna say they're showing us you know, those Jersey, Philadelphia commercials. All right. Yeah,
dude.
Wawa.
Yeah. So,
You know.
did you see that one video that EDP made about Christian Hackenberg? It was like
The hack.
he's the greatest quarterback ever, and I was like,
I couldn't breathe when I saw that. I was like,
You're an
this
idiot, bro. Like,
This bro thinks he's good. Oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing.
but yeah, I just want them to get points on this drive because they need to show something.
Yeah,
They
like,
really and they need to do some of like the short stuff, and not like.
but then again, yeah. Because when I was see, this is what I tell people, like, you can't take too much away from the first preseason game other than a couple things.
Yeah.
You know, but, like, I kind of take the second and third preseason games with a lot more weight because you see a lot more playing time. So, like, for example, if Foles or, let's say, Wentz was playing and he was messing up here and there, it's like, man, you got to better clean that crap up.
Yeah, they really do.
But, like, see, that's the one thing about Wentz that's kind of worrying is, like, we don't know how if he comes back, you don't know how he's going to play. There's probably going to be some rust. But that's, you know, obvious. Like, I mean, any quarterback coming back from an injury that hasn't had any time to, like, really get into real game situations, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, what can St. Nick do?
San Francisco drafted Brown with the 244th overall pick in 2015. Trent blocked for current Patriot teammate Brian Hoyer while he quarterbacked San Francisco in 2017. Brown earned starting duties at right tackle in 2016, helping pave the way for San Francisco's running game. Big Trent Brown on the sideline. Good to see him once again. Before too long, the Patriots defense is forced to pair of 3-and-outs with a 7-0.
Wow, Philadelphia has -6 yards in this game so far.
Here in Foxborough, where Nick Foles and company take over from just outside their 20. Ertz in motion. Play fake to Ajayi. And a throw across the middle, too tall. And again, Foles' struggles continue.
All right. Kicker Stephen Gostowski.
Yeah, Nick Foles has always been a postseason quarterback.
He really has.
Right there, and you see the
It's kind of amazing.
I mean, what was it like? He had
he has like the best.
He only threw one interception, right?
Yeah, he's only thrown one interception
He
in the
has returned to
postseason.
the sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cobwebs out a little bit.
Seems to be all right.
Yeah, he's a kicker.
Nick Foles is the greatest postseason quarterback of all
NFL
time.
leading scorer, 13th season as the Patriots place kicker following Adam Vinatieri. They came to a giant. Not much doing up the middle. Fights his way forward, brought down by God.
All right, getting a long extended look here at Jason McCourty. Mixing in with the ones here. You got Harmon, you got his brother Devin, you had Chung. It was Rowe in opposite him, not Gilmore to start that series.
Coming in with their pass rush package right now.
Yeah, this is the athletic crew here.
Yep. A little bit more coverage, more rushing up front. Let's see what they can do right now.
Would you come off the field or would you stay on?
Always stay on. Let's not get crazy up there. It's not gas up in them boots, is there?
Yeah.
Foles also
It's
changed
3rd and
his
6 for
helmet too.
Foles and the Eagles. Under 5 minutes to go in the first.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, like I was like,
Throw to the sideline for Treggs. Coming back to the ball.
We got all offsides.
Rice Treggs, third-year receiver out of Cal.
I think they got Hightower.
Yeah.
The bottom, yeah.
Hard count. Get across.
Hightower and Rivers.
Offside.
oh wow, Reese Hoskins hit a 3-run home run.
Penalties decline. Result of the play.
That's our first down of the game.
Bill Vinovich identifies.
It's their first, actual like getting into positive yardage play as well.
It was an offside. It was on an
I
offsides.
called him Hightower. It's the hair. He's covering
Yeah.
the 9 and the 4.
Go Reese Hoskins, dude. Reese Hoskins,
penalties in
beast.
the preseason opener against Washington, league-wide, 50 more penalties in Week 1 of the preseason this year, as opposed to last. Now 1st and 10 for Foles. Rears back, fires in traffic, looking for Mike Wallace, broken up. Yet
That was
Chung
right
and
in
Rowe
his
in the neighborhood.
hands.
Like Rowe got there a step early, but Mike Wallace is one of those former burners. He's been around, man.
Yeah, I'm noticing like
With the Dolphins.
These refs
It's not-
suck. Like they're calling
Guy could
everything.
flat out fly when he was in his prime.
It's got some wheels, that's for sure.
Yeah, you wish, Augie.
Chung's in the middle. He's got
Yeah,
the inside.
he was on him way too early. That should have been. These referees have been terrible in this game. It's like, how much can you suckle off of that New England Patriots teeth?
Foles waits on the snap. Firing for Wallace once again, but he's out of bounds.
That was a bad play.
Ball got there late. It's a nice route by Wallace. Little bend route to that
Okay.
side.
I'm gonna wait until the drive is over before I give you my thoughts on what I'm seeing so far, because
Obviously, it's not good.
It's not very accurate.
yeah, well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, I guess I can start talking from what I'm.
Like this team, they're not running. Like they're barely running the football, which is so weird.
That's what worries me, especially with if that's gonna be what you're doing.
I don't think it will.
No, you know what I mean. But like the receivers are, some of them are being overthrown. Number one, number two, some of the receivers are just being over. They're just. I don't know what they're doing. And like you said, they're not running the ball. Like they need to get Jay Ajayi some more reps because clearly, and I'm not saying it's going to be their strategy going into the season, but if your thing is going to be like, well, we're going to pass the ball a little bit more to ensure that what's his face Wentz stays in the pocket, that's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, what's with all the bottles, Hank?
Gotta get on that.
I'm an alcoholic.
Oh, okay. We knew this the whole time.
We knew this the whole time.
My strange addictions. I'm addicted to bottles. just having bottles, like your whole house is made out of bottles.
I watch bottle porn.
I'll be right back.
Guys, I watch bottle porn. Right, Waffles? Do you watch bottle porn? What the heck? Hate it when my TV does that. My TV. My television. Boo. Christian Hackenberg sucks.
And I return. But am I also the only one noticing the offensive line of the Eagles is not looking as good as it was last year?
No, it's really not. And they don't seem to be running a lot of screens. They seem to just be.
Here in Foxborough, time
I'm
for the
hoping
injury
that like
report,
last year,
brought
I'm
to you
hoping
by
it's
Optum.
because
Time for Andy Hart.
they
Check in.
aren't
Andy,
like
it's a
trying.
list that's grown
They're like
longer in a
not
week. Trey
showing
Flowers still on the
everything.
sideline for the Patriots.
Yeah, so he deemed it minor, but the longer it goes, I think the more concerned you are. It's nice to see.
That's what I'm worried about. Is just like, well, like even with the Cowboys, like the Cowboys looked solid on the first preseason game, but if they start looking like this, I'm gonna be like, oh.
You want to make sure he's healthy to
But
start the season.
you know, and you might be right. You know, this could just be like, well, they just want to go easy so they don't, you know, do all the crazy stuff until the regular season. But
joined by Jeremy Hill, the former Bengal, had a
you know.
good week 1 of the preseason.
Blitz. See right there, I think Tom was going to run towards the boundary, alerted it to go opposite, and then he didn't like what he saw in the box, so he just called a timeout.
Nice shot by Philly too. Sort of playing that cat and mouse game with him. Brady's so good at getting ready to snap the ball, then you think he's going to snap it. He makes you commit.
He had that safety come down, then he alerted it, and he backed off, so that's what we called the timeout.
You count numbers is what you do. So whatever weak side of your formation it is, you're counting the front. And that's why he's always pointing out where the mic is. The mic dictates the strength of the formation for people at home. That's all you hear.
Oh, Patriots tackle hurt, number 76. Oh, Isaiah Wynn.
He considers that weak.
So out of the timeout, Edelman again motioning behind Brady. Now the Pats go the offset eye. Brady's going to throw it for Hogan. Has the catch with a step out.
Great rhythm.
Jesus, Brady looks so freaking... like, Brady looks so quick. Like, oh my god.
So you just wonder, man, the good corners, the really good corners. You know, the Jalen Ramseys of the world. When you get up there and it's bump and run, that's a tough route to run against that. Oh, wow. Isaiah Wynn came up lane.
Isaiah Wynn helped to the sideline.
He got tripped up by Brady.
Waddle back in there for the Patriots at right tackle inside of Hollister. Deep drop. Brady steps up. Goes down as he throws. And a drop by Hogan.
But yeah, Wynn is hurt, so that's not good.
Let's go back to the previous play.
Okay, Isaiah Wynn, bottom of your screen. Gets a good set.
Also, did Sony Michel get some steps or no?
No.
It's kind of a weird. I can't stumble there.
They haven't really been running. They haven't really been running it.
Yeah.
Why? Like, you draft that dude in the first. I mean, then again, who knows?
They gave it to James White.
That's the former Seahawk. The guy the Patriots have faced in Super Bowl 49, Michael Bennett. Quick routes. Brady firing to Edelman. Sits down for the grab. A flag on the play.
Sometimes they jump the snap. This might be an offsides on the defense.
Offside. Defense number 96. Lined up in the neutral zone. Penalties declined. Result of the play. First down.
Look at you, Ninkovich.
I only played a few years.
I mean, you are right next to it down
I mean, they're a little bit in front of me. I can tell by the snap, the sound when it hits the quarterback's hand.
You can tell right away when it's coming out of the pocket.
Instantly.
Hey, man. Hey, guys, they're down to 2 tackles. Something's wrong with this kid. The injury tent is up. Isaiah Wynn is in the blue tent.
I don't like that. Sometimes when you step funny on this turf, if you step on something, it can, it's a little awkward.
Brady fakes the screen to Edelman. Dumps it off for White. James White upfield to midfield. For the first down for the Patriots.
I mean, I always thought Kevin Falk.
They're calling another helmet play.
Screening backs I've ever seen. This kid is as good or quicker. But it's the pump fake to Edelman that set it up and sucked up the right side of that defense.
18 yards in all. Brady across the middle again for Edelman. It gets helmet down.
Another helmet. Throw it.
Takes issue with Nigel Bradham, who's already been called for a penalty in this game.
Easy call right there.
Yeah, that was obvious.
It's kind of the style this team plays with, too. Remember what happened to Brandon Cooks in the Super Bowl? I thought a lot of that was Brandon's fault.
Personal foul. Defense number 53. Lowering his head to initiate contact.
I mean, they're just killing themselves.
15-yard penalty from the end of the room.
Yeah, like some of these are like, it's not like unfairly called. It's like, yeah, like dude, you led with your helmet. Like, don't do that. But hey, that's what the preseason's for. It's to set the tone.
It's very unnecessary because he's already going down.
So how do you protect yourself?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, I know
very
the
unnecessary.
Right shoulder gets in there, but I mean, the helmet is down, initiating, that point of launch. I don't know. That's a tough call.
I think a lot of games are going to be.
But yeah, I'm watching it through the Philadelphia Eagles perspective, like on their thing. And like how I talked about the offensive line not being cohesive.
Yeah.
They literally said that like 5 seconds later.
I 100% agree with that, but the problem is at the end when the guy that has the ball is trying to lower down to get protected as well. So
Julian is a runner.
Yeah, it's like he's lowering himself to get down. So it's hard when somebody's going to the ground. Myself, I was always a face-up type guy. I was never a big hit guy, so.
Especially as fast as the game is played.
It's tough. It's a blink of an eye. And like right there, the running back goes into a hole and puts his head down. The defensive player, I don't know what you do. Just let him hit you in the chest.
What do you think the Muppets like? I bet Andy Hart loves all the.
That's just kind of ridiculous. This is just another way for them to just. The rule's kind of pissing me off now.
Yeah, so
but I mean, they're not being smart about it. Some of them.
When you hit somebody
it's like for me, honestly,
in real time, it
it's
looked
just
bad from up here. But then when I saw the replay,
so stupid.
I mean, it's close.
I hate it.
Brady across the middle.
There you go. There's a good tackle.
And off the field and brought down.
But, like, I get what the rule is there for, but the problem is just, it's like when you're taking you're taking the same test over and over again, you're learning the same stuff over and over again, and then when you get to college, like, as soon as you're about to graduate, they change something up, and you have to learn it all over again.
Yeah.
It's like exactly what this helmet change rule. I understand you're trying to protect people, but it's like on paper it sounds like a good idea, but in practice this is a clear thing of it being like bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is Mike Mayock? I'm trying to think. Who is that guy? Like isn't he like the draft?
He's a draft guy. Yeah.
I was going to say, what's he doing announcing the Eagles game?
He always does.
Yeah, I've seen Vinatieri tackle guys too.
Trash.
Marshall Walker play, but sometimes you're not used to tackling. Your body's out. You're not in the same type of pads most of the time.
So it looks like that's the end of the. I think Tom Brady's going to be done for today.
Yeah.
I don't know, boys. 10-zip. I think that's about it for Mr. Brady. Great first drive to start the game.
I think they got to keep Foles in.
Yeah, because you want to do like at least 3 drives and then.
Josh McDaniels is going to
until he scores.
Make it
what if they don't score the whole game?
And remember, you're doing this without.
Got to keep him in.
You also don't have Gronkowski. Gronkowski really sets coverage.
He could have like amazing completion stats, and then like he still won't score. Like, but what if like Ajayi scores? Then
Oh no, that's fine. Like until like.
Gostkowski this time to the end zone. Gibson's going to take it out.
Should better hope he doesn't get hurt. You know what I mean? I don't think he will, but like.
Coverage downfield for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Christian Sam, the rookie. Brandon King, the regular on special teams. And a pair of tight ends, Dwayne Allen, Rob Gronkowski on the sideline tonight. So Gronk has looked good. Lean, moving around very well in the spring and the summer. You can count on him. And when you talk about throwing downfield for Tom Brady this year, one of the guys we were hoping to see in the mix this preseason, still on the sideline, Kenny Britt.
Now, Belichick just came over and talked to Brady. Probably told him, I think that's it, Tom.
And you guys are playing Atlanta week 1, right?
Yeah.
But Britt, man, I got to see Britt. I mean,
Jeez, how many days are we away from that, man? What days that take place?
Can't look great till what? That final
The
throw at minicamp.
6th?
He pulled up with the hamstring. And we're what, 2.5 months after that?
I want to say it's the 6th, because then we're 2 weeks away. Oh, Scott Kingery, his thing, heading home rules.
Getting some snaps tonight as well on defense. So the first quarter has come to a close. We're in preseason week number 2. Patriots and Tom Brady with a 10-0 lead over Philly.
Preseason football is brought to you by Gillette, the official shave of the New England Patriots. By Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Pepsi. This is the Pepsi for every Patriots fan. Pepsi, official soft drink of the Patriots.
So, I guess our first quarter analysis is that the Patriots are the Patriots, and
Yeah, the Patriots. And
the Eagles more.
the Eagles seem down to earth. I mean, unless it's the play calling that they don't want to give away. They're just being generic and stuff.
But still,
But
that's
Foles
like
needs
no
to play
excuse
better.
for like the offensive line being inconsistent while you're running the ball, while you're not running the ball, I should say.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, it could just be a coincidence that hey, we don't want to showcase what we want, but still, your starting offense, right, has
Also,
now.
the Patriots have been bringing exotic blitzes during the preseason, so
Yeah.
they're bringing safety blitzes during the preseason. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe I'm just making excuses, but
Yeah, you're
how I
just
feel.
making up excuses.
Yeah, I probably am.
Just, but
I probably am.
But my whole thing is just, oh my god, like Nick Foles has to do something. I don't know if it's
at least we didn't allow Brady to score 3 touchdowns. You know?
but they scored.
I know.
They're talking about Wentz and how he has it's his team record. He has 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Like, that's why I can't compare quarterbacks, because quarterbacks have season by season play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's too early.
Oh my god, they're running the ball.
I know. Imagine that.
Oh,
That scared the shit out of me.
it scared me too.
Some of the nice scenes from the second week of the 2018 preseason. The Minutemen, the Pats cheerleaders, their last
I wish I
dress
could be more
rehearsal
excited,
here at home
honestly.
before the new season
Like,
begins
that's my thing. It's
in a
like,
few weeks.
you want to see some improvement. Oh, what a good play by Foles.
We got Bentley and Shelton collaborating
But
on the
like,
tackle. Been a good
it's
start for the
weird
Patriots
because
defense
it's
under
like
Brian Flores.
you want them to do, because it's like
3 yards allowed.
this is why I feel like the Eagles aren't going to repeat. It's just like typically, and it has nothing to do with Super Bowl hangover. It's just the fact is that you lose key pieces. Like in the offseason, you lost a lot of key pieces to that roster. And then
Not really.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
We
you lose.
we lost
what?
Robinson, and that was it.
I mean, it's not like they're like key pieces. I mean, like key role depth, pieces. I guess I should have reworded that.
That's a gain of 20.
Yeah, not good news for Isaiah Wynn, guys. Went to the medical tent, and looks like they brought the cart over. Got his shoe off, and been carted
For
off.
who?
So
For
you got
Wynn.
2 first-round picks down.
Oh, snap.
Wynn being evaluated, we're told, with an ankle injury. And you're right, so.
I don't know how he
Wynn,
hurt it.
Sony Michel.
That could be. And Rob, I don't know. I mean, to me, it looks more like a foot than ankle.
Yeah, I mean, he's a
Like,
big,
you know, like the Edelman foot injury.
He's a big guy. I've never had a foot injury, but over the years, I've just seen a lot of different things. And
Nice stick.
one step, one way, awkward step, you never know.
Guys that big, too.
Oh, my God.
Smallwood.
Oh, my God.
What
He holds
happened?
his ground about as well as
You'll see.
Yeah,
Is it
At
bad?
the age of 30,
Yeah,
decade in the league.
pretty bad.
That's like an extra linebacker, and he can cover. So he's
Sack?
perfect for what the league does.
You'll
for
see.
backs that can get out and run. He can cover. He can tackle.
And I'm not going to spoil it.
So good at second time around with the Patriots. Finally figured out what
It's
he
obviously
is.
this play.
Not asking him to do things he couldn't do.
Foles pressured by Claiborne. Strip sack. Ball's loose. Pats have it. Bentley on the run. In the clear.
That is all.
Touchdown, Patriots.
There you go. Pressure.
Oh, Foles looks like he's hurt.
Used that last year.
That'll get you noticed.
And I don't want to overreact, but it looks like he kind of was like, I don't know, it might have just been in the moment, like he was like at his wrist or whatever.
Must look like a young
Oh, Nick Foles is going into the tent.
I don't think Gerard's
Shit.
ever been that fast.
It could have been like a, like when it's like a stinger.
Again, just talked about the pressure. It's the
But yeah,
fake
Nick
game
Foles is going into
Everybody's
the
in their
tent.
lanes. But again,
Oh man, they're gonna
everybody's
cut his
on the
arm off.
side. Whew. We've seen him work hard. One of the first guys on the field every practice, one of the last to leave, and you got him from Atlanta. And you worry, boy, what's the work ethic going to be like? It's paying off now.
The work ethic, in the words of his teammates, outstanding. And the youngster Bentley again makes his mark. Number 51 covers 53. And with a Gostkowski point after, off the strip sack by Claiborne, the Pats have a 17-0 lead over Foles and Philly.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah, it sucks. And then like, Wilson Ramos actually doing his thing so far. Yeah, Phillies are actually winning. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of worried about this offensive line. That's not Foles' fault because he only had like 3 seconds to throw.
Yeah.
So it's whatever.
I don't know why we just keep going deep.
That's what irritates me. So, well, the Cowboys didn't do that. They kind of just like they did what you expected. Like, you know what I mean? Just like methodically march down. Nice little short passes, this, that, and the third. But I'm more worried about what's going on with Foles. Hopefully, it's nothing bad.
Probably is.
Broken hand. Oh,
At
wow.
that point, they're probably just gonna rush Wentz.
Wentz, get in here! Get in the game!
Yeah.
Yeah, but Foles looked like he got hurt with his right hand. I mean, he's moving it.
That's good. Well, maybe not. I've broken a hand before.
Yeah, I'm on the Philadelphia side, so the minute I hear something, I'll let you know. But you can't rush back Wentz, like, just because Foles get hurt. Because you guys have no pressure. Like, so what? If you guys go 9-7, 8-8, 10-6, like, you won the Super Bowl last year. It's not that big a deal.
The Pats pitching a shutout thus far with a 17-0 lead over Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Here in Week 2 of the 2018 preseason, Rob Ninkovich in our open said he wanted to see pressure on the quarterback. Scott Zolak, the Pats have done that and more. They've gotten pressure on Nick Foles throughout.
Yeah, they've been in Foles' grill since this game has started.
Gostkowski
Well, that's a,
to Gibson
That's an understatement.
with a cutback. Taken down. The extra more on the tackle for the Pats. We go back to the touchdown.
Thank you.
Yeah, again, it's Claiborne that initiates the contact. And
What's
it's
up?
a scoop right there by Bentley. But you see Nick Foles right there in the background? So when Claiborne came around the backside, he beats that left tackle. He forced Foles' right arm up. And Nick Foles is in the medical tent right now. So he's got, watch Foles here. You see him wince right there, and he grabs the shoulder.
I thought he grabbed his arm. That I didn't
Had
feel
his
like he went
elbow.
for his
The
shoulder.
shoulder comes forward. That's a shoulder injury right there. So Nick
The
Foles is
Patriots,
still
they don't know what they're
currently
talking
in the
about.
medical tent.
I literally saw it. He looked down at his arm. He looked down at his arm.
With a give to Ajayi. Burrows up the middle. Outstanding performance thus far through a quarter plus for the Patriots defense.
It's been really good. It really has.
First 4 drives, fumble return for a score by Bentley.
Now let me tell you this, Hank. So let's hypothetically say that Foles is out for the first 3 weeks. Okay. Do you sincerely rush Wentz back?
Yeah.
You just tell there's a little sense of urgency.
Yeah.
No loaf.
But you know, EDP's boy, the hack, can probably start, and he'll make you guys go undefeated.
There's not running past the quarterback upfield, stopping and getting that big mid, grabbing that right hand and grabbing a jersey. Top of your screen, you see him beat the tackle. Now watch, he stops, comes underneath, grabs it. That's
They
power.
come back with the speed. You know, now 72, that tackle, like, he just got beat once. Claiborne had a good sit-down rush on him. Sat him down, stopped his feet, and then ran around him.
So you want to take a stab at that tackle's name? A lot of syllables of tackle for the Eagles.
You're going to play guy.
My time.
Okay, Nick Foles is out of the tunnel. Out of the tunnel, out of the locker room. He looks fine.
51.
Good stick.
Go for it.
Run into the ball.
Good job by McCoy.
No.
Breaking down, not getting beat. That's tough out in open space. Grabbing a guy, and then somebody coming by and cleaning it off.
But yep, Foles is fine. He's out of the.
That's good.
Patriots are now going to deploy 2
Yeah, he's on the tail. Like I'm like they're talking about how he might have a shoulder injury. I'm like, bro, he like, looked at his
He already
hand.
had a
like-
shoulder, but he's already had a shoulder injury.
Yeah. Yeah, what was it? The broken collarbone versus the Texans in 14.
No, he had a shoulder injury last season in the preseason.
Oh, did
Like
he?
he had soreness.
I don't. Okay. Oh, now I remember. I was like, I'm pretty sure he had a shoulder injury even before that. Like,
And then is swarmed under.
There's Devin McCourty right there, breaking it down, setting it up. Where's the hit? Right there. 17 zip Pats.
apparently Dez signed a This is funny. Dez signed a Browns helmet. Oh my god, that's so bad. Mason Rudolph opens the game up with a pick six. That's no good.
The one thing I don't like about this rule is that, again, yeah, it just seems like they're only going to enforce this rule on the defense, which is kind of pathetic.
Okay, so they're saying Foles' injury is a shoulder strain. Nothing more, ridiculous.
Yeah.
So pretty much like kind of like what he suffered in the previous preseason. It's all good. You guys got Christian Hackenberg.
No, Nate Sudfeld.
No. He's the best quarterback of all time.
Freaking EDP.
I'm surprised.
Welcome back
What's
to
his
Foxborough.
face?
We're fans
Is
here
Brady
are
still
enjoying
on?
this summer night at Gillette Stadium. Right on the stadium grounds in the heart of Patriot Place is the brand new CBS Sporting Club Gastro Sports Pub. It's the quintessential destination before, during, and after the game. It has stadium-style seating, an outdoor patio with a bar, and an array of mouth-watering.
Oh, what is it? Oh yeah, someone in the chat's asking about Foles. It's just a shoulder
Yeah,
strain,
this is
nothing
a strain.
serious.
Yeah.
Apparently had a
We're just doing this. It's just an awful job
at the CBS Sporting
play
Club.
calling in this game.
Aaron Salkin?
Brady.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh snap!
It's been a good start for Tom Brady and the Patriots out to the 17-0 lead.
Oh, Brady's still out there.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. Not only the fact that he's out there, but he almost got hit hard.
No, he looks like another guy. With that big stripe right down the middle. I mean, get used to it, folks. I guess he likes it. But I mean, really crisp and precise with all the short throws. Again, talking about that sense of urgency that he indicated this team needs. They need a great quarterback this year.
New helmet, same old right arm, same eyes as well to diagnose the defense. Takes the snap with a blitzer up the middle, and Brady dumps it in the turn.
That's grounding. How's that not grounding?
Kill shot.
That's what I thought. I was like, you just threw
These
it into the
referees
turn.
are terrible. Like, god
The
awful.
face mask is different. It's different than his other
It's the
face mask, and
Patriots.
that's
What do you
one thing he
expect?
talked about that he needs to get
I
used
know,
to.
it pisses
It's all
me
about
off.
angles and
It didn't even matter. It was like a 3-and-out.
Yeah, they called it. They threw the flag.
Bill Vinovich was the
No, they
referee
didn't.
for that wild.
They didn't.
It showed that they
playoff
threw the
between
flag, but they
Patriots
didn't.
And the Ravens, and then Super Bowl 49. I think he said that there was a receiver in the vicinity as Brady
There was not.
moves up.
That is such a
throws for one
lie.
underneath, curls back to the inside. And he's taken down Nathan Gary among the tacklers along with Kamu
I've never
Bouger
seen
Hill.
such a lie in my life.
Brady little.
What did they say? I could not
They
hear.
said
Like,
there
what
was
did
a
they say?
receiver in the area.
Up there, but here's your helmet last week that he wore. He did not play. And then moving on to the new one.
A lot more vision in the old one, as you can see.
Yeah, Hank. There was just an invisible receiver. The ref counts as an eligible
Of
receiver.
course he
At
does.
this age.
Of course he does.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Ryan Allen continues to punt for the Patriots. Now in his 6th year, Rashard Davis to return for the Eagles. It's a good kick that drives him back, but he slips a hit and then heads into the arms of King and Richards. 58-yard punt. Let's go downstairs once again to the Bob's Discount Furniture Studio and to Paul Brillo and Andy Hart. Your early impressions, guys.
Offensively, I think it's pretty much what we were hoping to see. A little bit of cohesion. It hasn't been perfect, so I totally agree with you. Trying to get the ball downfield, they've had some problems, but you've seen the rhythm. You've seen Tom Brady making everything look all different than he did last
snap with
week.
Gibson.
And James White, I thought the spark that he gave early in the game, those are guys that you're going to see moving forward. Those are the guys I wanted to see have some success together.
Oh,
some
man.
cohesiveness, and we saw it.
And then defensively, we're certainly seeing, as Rob put it, an edge presence that would have been nice.
Oh,
last
Gibson's
week.
hurt.
Adrian Claiborne, Derek Rivers getting to the ball, and then Bentley showing up for the 2nd straight week. That's a guy that looks like, he doesn't know he's a late-round pick who's looking for a special teams role. He looks like a guy that's trying to show his athleticism as a thumper and win a job that's a regular rotational role on defense.
That's a good point you bring up about Bentley right there, chasing as the ball is completed to the sideline. He showed good closing ability, and he got the guy down right here. He made the tackle.
Gibson brought down, still down for the Eagles, and we will take a timeout here in the 2nd from Gillette.
EDP, you're the greatest spokesman of all time for the Philadelphia Eagles. This team sucks.
Shut
EDP 2018.
Shut up, BDP. You don't know anything.
Oh my God, are they still doing that pit of misery crap?
It's amazing.
Like No, 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 no. You know the commercial from last year, the Bud Light commercial with the whole Pit of Misery stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're still doing Dilly Dilly.
To the Pit of Misery.
I want to die now.
Dead.
Oh, did you hear about this?
What?
So someone, hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, by the way, Gibson's fine. I'm not sure. You know. Hold up. I gotta pull up this storyline because it's too funny. So a lifelong Eagles fan from Bucks County, I guess, he paid $1,000 for a plane to fly over Gillette Stadium, and the sign said 41-33 Philly Super Bowl 52. Oh my God, that's too great.
All right, Ricky, I think I'm gonna end soon.
No, dude. Yeah, that's completely fine, man. I think we've seen enough what we had to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Eagles' offensive line being inconsistent so far. I mean, then again, you can kind of take more into effect here. They're not running the ball enough. This, that, and the third. Yeah. Patriots are too good right now.
They're too good. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I just guess I was like not really in the mood.
Not a problem. Yeah, I'm not in the mood with this game either. So.
Alright, peace, man.
Alright, peace, man.